Hello everyone and welcome back to another review. This time it's the second Doctor adventure, Seeds of Death. Now this is a six-parter featuring the Ice Warriors, and I must say I really do like this story again. It's a really good story. I haven't seen that many Ice Warrior stories. I've only seen the recent Cold War and this, but yeah, anyway. So basically, the TARDIS lands on Earth in the 21st century, where there's a travel system called TMAP, which is basically instant travel from one place to another, and that's basically replaced all other forms of transport. Everyone uses it, so no one has food stocks or anything. They just get it all from TMAP, and it's controlled from the moon station, which the Ice Warriors invade, and the Ice Warriors led by Slar, who is a brilliant villain. He is really such a good villain in my opinion. Yeah, so Slar and the Ice Warriors basically intend to use TMAP to send seed pods down to Earth, and these seed pods will spread and basically choke the Earth of, I can't remember exactly, I think it gets rid of all the oxygen and makes it perfect for the Ice Warriors to live in, but all humans will die. And then the Ice Warrior fleet will land, and they'll have their new planet, because Mars is a dying planet, and whatnot. So yeah, basically the Doctor arrives, and he, Jamie and Zoe go up in a rocket to try and fix TMAP and whatnot. Bear in mind they don't know that the Ice Warriors are there, and they get there, and they go through all this stuff, they go back to Earth and everything via TMAP, and eventually they defeat them, and they get rid of the seed pods that have already germinated and start spreading foam all over the place. Sorry, it's not foam. They use the foam machine. It's really supposed to be kind of like this fungus type thing. Yeah, they destroy that with rain. They basically make it rain. And yeah, that's basically the story. And that's it. There are quite a lot of good characters in this, like Slar I already mentioned. Fusham is another one. He's basically the technician up on the moon base, and he's basically helping the Ice Warriors to stop them, to invade Earth and whatnot, because he's afraid for his own life. He's actually quite an interesting character, and spoiler alert here for anyone who hasn't watched the story or who doesn't care about, well, sorry about that. So spoiler alert, basically Future dies, which kind of an obvious plot point, but you kind of have to have things like that sometimes, and he dies, to help save the Earth and whatnot. So yeah, another good character is what's her name, Miss Kelly, and she's a very strong female character wanting to go up to the moon and whatnot instead of Jamie, and she's just generally a good character, going over the head of, what's her name, she's not the regular screaming damsel we get a lot of the time. So she was an interesting character. And another one is, I can't remember his name exactly, but he's the one who owns the museum and makes the rocket. Yeah, he's an interesting character. He didn't have a whole lot to do, he kind of puzzled out, but yeah. And there was one other technician, who seemed, this is kind of a common story, seemed to disappear once they all got back to Earth. So he was helping defeat the Ice Warriors, he rigged up this machine and whatnot, and then they get back to Earth, and you don't see him again, he's not involved at all with the story. So yeah, that's a bit of bad storytelling. But basically, something interesting about this, they got, basically, Barry lets no, not Barry, that's sorry, Terrence Dicks. He basically rewrote the whole episode 3 to 6 because there was loads of problems, like Jamie's character was still in it because originally Fraser Hines was going to leave, then he postponed it, so he had to rewrite that, and also he felt the ending was lacking and everything. So that's something that happened behind the scenes. Then, yeah, I think it's definitely a good story. I think the Ice Warriors are quite good in it. It's only really Slar who does enough, which is okay, because the other Ice Warrior costumes aren't the best. Some of them do look a bit disjointed. From what I have seen of the Ice Warriors, the costumes don't look that good, and Slar's looks a lot better, so I'm glad they gave him the prominent role instead. So, yeah, overall I did the story 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's a very enjoyable story towards the end of Patrick Troughton's run as the Doctor. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and next week's review should be Remembrance of the Daleks. I'm not sure though, so don't count on it being that, but it probably will be. That's what I've got planned. So not long to go till the 50th now, and as I said before, thanks for watching.